Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope all is well. Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another Star Wars figure review. And I've yet again another figure from the vintage collection. And this guy's also an expanded universe figure, and I would say probably my favorite expanded universe character. You know, I haven't read too many of the books, but this guy, of course, is from the Force Unleashed video game, the Starkiller, Vader's apprentice. So this is a character I know at least a little bit about, as opposed to some of the other expanded universe characters. So very cool figure. You know, I said in some of my previous reviews that I was saving the last two figures that I got from Entertainment Earth for last, and this is the next to last. There's one more figure after this, which is definitely the best from that case, and if you do the math, you could probably figure out who it is. So, cool figure. Let's go with the packaging. Let's see the card back first. Here you have, the usual ages 4 and up, warning labels, all that. The Expanded Universe logo. Star Wars Expanded Universe looks very cool. We have the character name, Starkiller, also known as Galen Malik. Vader's apprentice. Very cool. Very cool image on the front of the card. He's got this really dynamic, striking pose, both lightsabers in his hand, and just really looking badass. Got down here, got the Kenner logo, and we flip it around. Let's see, again, the classic A New Hope logo at the top. Again, the vintage collection description. Turn this off. Vintage collection description. Same as all the other figures. They haven't changed this. And I guess in case you haven't heard, Hasbro is discontinuing, at least for now, the vintage collection. So I think after this year. So we won't be seeing this much longer. Again, you can pause the video if you want to see this. Other figures from the wave. I've reviewed all of these guys. Starkiller we're doing now, and well, yes, Shea Vizsla will be the next review. Down here, I got the Blu-ray wave. I've done all these. Vader I don't have. Well, no, I do have, but I'm going to keep him carded for now. Navy pilot, not too interested in. Anakin, if I find him, I find him. Luke and Malgus have been reviewed. Vehicles down below. Got the usual Hasbro logo, StarWars.com. All that. Okay, enough about the packaging. Let's get on with the main event, the main reason for these videos, and that is the figures. Now this, definitely one cool figure. I'll give you my typical up and down 360 look at this guy, and all sorts of little details. You can see nicely sculpted all the way. So you got all the little latches and whatnot on his belt and pouches, and this sort of lower belt that's around his little, I don't know, kama or codpiece, middle piece, not sure what you'd call that, whatever you want to call it. A couple pouches there. There are, you could see, 2 holes there for the unlit lightsabers that do come with this figure, which I'll show you in a little bit. See, one here, one there. Again, nice detail. Little kind of knee pad armor. Boots, like usual, great detail Very cool. Very nice head sculpt. Probably, I have a few other Starkiller figures, and this is probably the best head sculpt. Looks really nice. It's really looks very much like the actor Sam Witwer that played the character. Does the voice, does the motion cap, all that stuff. Very cool. And here you're seeing, which I guess you could his kind of basic or the most familiar outfit. With the other accessories, you get sort of a dual outfit, which is cool. So you can have two different versions. However you decide you want to display them. You got this. If you take the head off and remove, you have these sort of like chest and shoulder armor that is removable. Also, these pieces here, sort of wrist gauntlets, they are removable. Okay. And then this lower piece here, which is also removable. And something different. Sometimes when you get a piece like this, you have a tab in the back that sort of like separates, and you just take it off. This you got to basically slide it down the figure, which makes it for a nice tight fit. It takes a little bit longer to take on and off, but that's not a huge problem. It's not really a bad thing. It makes it look more realistic. So I like that feature. Very cool. And you can see, of course, two of his accessories here are his lit lightsabers. Very nice. You have the sort of the longer saber and the little shorter one. Well, not as shorter, but it's not massively short. Okay. And it's an interesting shade of blue. It's not, as we've seen, darker, we've seen lighter. It's some we've seen where it's pretty much see-through, and some we've seen where it's a real bright, vibrant blue. This is sort of like an in-between. So that's neat. Okay. I'm gonna show you his other accessories now. He gets this piece here, which is basically like kind of flight gear. It'll be a little time consuming to switch these pieces on camera, so I'm not going to bother doing that. But basically, you slide this piece off, slide this on, and this is like basically underneath. When you take all the other stuff, the armor and whatnot off, you have like a flight suit or a pilot jumpsuit, like you would see on an X-wing pilot or B-wing pilot, whatnot. So you have this piece, this belt, and you have, again, let's see, holes for the unlighted lightsaber. So one there, and another one there. And you have these straps, and they do not hinder the movement at all. Very cool. And then you also have this back kind of armor piece. Okay. Which, peg there simply fits the peg hole that, while it's in his back, you can't see it with the armor on. So there's the hole in the back, and that just slots it right in. And then we have the other two accessories are the unlit lightsabers. Very nice. There's one. And there is the second one. Very nicely painted, very nicely detailed. I think I like this one the best of the two. But both are very cool. And they can be slotted depending on, with either outfit there are holes for the pegs. It can be slotted on the outfit. So very cool figure. Great articulation at this at this point, it's kind of standard with these vintage collection figures. We got bulge on the neck, bulge shoulders, bulge elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, bulge knees, and bulge ankles. The only thing that keeps it from being just a really outstanding figure is ball jointed hips. I would have really liked ball jointed hips on this figure. It's not necessary for every figure, but I think with Jedi and Sith characters, I think they should really try and do that. And this guy, if you play the game, you see all the flips and moves, various moves that he does, and the ball jointed hips would be very nice for this figure. But it's a great figure. So it's a minor thing I'm going to say at this point because it's such a great figure. Very cool. I'm not sure. I keep going back and forth as to which outfit I like more, this or the pilot outfit. I'm not sure. But a very cool figure. Glad I picked this guy up. Definitely worth it. Okay, let's see. We get all his accessories. Okay, all lined up. There we go. Another look again. The back piece, the other part of the pilot gear, and his 2 unlit lightsabers. So there you go. Starkiller, Vader's apprentice. If you're an Expanded Universe fan, if you're a Force Unleashed fan, definitely pick this guy up if you could find him. Kind of a hard figure to find, just like any other figure at this point. But definitely worth it. It's really cool. And yeah, that's about it. I've gone over everything, I think. Got an accessories, articulation. So as usual, hope you enjoyed this review. And comment, rate, subscribe. All the feedback is always appreciated. I love seeing the comments and thoughts on the figure. What do you guys think? Yeah. So there he is. One last time. Vader's apprentice. Starkiller. Okay. So until my next review, I will see you. Take care, and may the Force be with you.